What's up, y'all? Here to talk first half of the season. Um, I'm gonna start off with talking about Reggie Jackson and how he really didn't surprise me because last year he showed me something. He showed me that he can be a starting um, point guard in this league. Now, did I think he was going to be this good? Um, yes, he's been everything that I thought he was, and more. For one, I seen last year when we went on the 10-game losing streak how bad he was playing in that 10-game span. But I knew that we had a special player on hand. I knew Van Gundy made the right decision at the trade deadline. And we got the best player out of that whole little situation because Reggie Jackson is 10 times better than Dragic from Miami. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking when they paid him 90 million 5 years. He's fucking like 33 or something, and it just stupid. It makes no sense. But I knew Stephen Gundy made the right move when he got him. He's 26. He got a good 6-7 years left in him. Good years left in him. He ain't even in his prime yet. And to me, Reggie Jackson should be an all-star this year. If it wasn't for these fans, man, he'd be an all-star. If it wasn't for them voting for Kyrie and they having this big name, he'd be an all-star. He do need to work on a lot of things. First, his defense is horrible. He need to work on his defense. He can play defense, as y'all guys saying in the beginning of the season, because in the beginning of the season, the whole team was playing excellent on defense. Everybody was. But Reggie Jackson had fell off a lot in that defense department. Another thing, learning how to run and transition with your teammates. He barely know how to do that. When he do get in transition, he tends to slow the game down, run out the shot clock, as everybody know, and take a bad shot or try to make something happen at the last moment, and it calls to a turnover or it put a teammate of his in a bad position to try to make a play. He needs to get better at decision making. That's another thing was wrong with Reggie Jackson. That's the bad thing. The good thing is his 3 shot is coming along pretty damn good. If he can shoot, let's say 5 threes a game, make 2 or 3, that's excellent. He needs to get better at his mid-range jump shot. His mid-range jump shot needs to get better too. I like his floater, but he need to get farther into the paint so it can drop easy. Something like Tony Parker used to do with San Antonio. That's all I got to say about Reggie, man. He's been excellent, man. He's worth every bit of that 80 million, by the way. People ask me all the time, do you think he's worth that 80 million? Yes, he's worth that 80 million if Dragic from Miami got 90 million. I think that Reggie Jackson, if he come to play hard every day, he's really worth like $100 million. If he plays up to his talent level, because he's a special player, I think he can be a star in this league if he play up to that. And don't let the emotion get the best of him. Andre Drummond. Everybody already know about Andre. Everybody knew he was going to be good. I knew he was going to be good. I'm glad we got him. I'm going to start off with the bad things. His basketball IQ needs to come up. It's horrible. I see him out there too many times. He'll get the ball outside of the post. He'll look for the first guy, and if the second guy don't come, he's going, trying to take it himself. Come on, man. Stick to what you're good at, which is playing defense. Not playing defense. My bad. I scratched that. Which is rebounding, offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding, putbacks, jump hook. That's all we need you to do, and play some damn defense, because your weak side defense is horrible. It's not even like you can't play defense. It look like you don't try to play defense. It look like you just give up, or the energy level just don't be there on the defensive end. I don't know. It's because he played the whole first quarter, and when the second quarter comes, he's tired and can't jump and don't. I just think he don't want to play defense. If Andre put his mind to it and wants to play defense, I think he can be a special player on the defensive end. Do I think he's going to get better? Yes, I think he's going to get better. He needs to get in better shape. He in good shape to be that big and athletic, but he's not tight and brolic enough for me. He needs to work on his conditioning some more in the off season and get stronger a little bit. And it's another thing. Andre always have the ball below his waist. If you got the ball below your waist, bad things are going to happen, especially if you're that tall. He needs to start getting the ball this high, chest high, up. He don't need down there so they can strip out his hands and knock it out. He need to get better at that too. So things Andre need to get better at. Weak side defense. Defense all overall. Decision making. Because his basketball IQ is horrible. And free throw shooting. Free throw shooter, I believe he can become a 65% free throw shooter. I just think that. I think it's just the mental aspect. I think he think about it too much. If he don't think about it that much, take his time and let his release go, he's going to be good. KCP, y'all know how I feel about him. Bad things I see of a KCP, still can't really dribble and create for himself. He can do it sometimes, not all the time. I can still see he needs to work on his ball handling. Free throw shooting. Even though he got a decent number for a shooting guard, he can get better at free throw shooting. That's another thing. Decision making. He can get better at decision making too. Getting more consistent with his three-point shot and his mid-range shot. I think this guy can be a great shooter. He just needs to be confident in it all the time and be consistent. I think he can be on a Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler level. That's just how I feel about KCP, because his defense is already elite. If he ever get that offense to be elite and he gets to scoring 16, 18 points a game, watch out, folks. This guy is going to be special. That's about it, man. He just need to get better at ball handling, decision making, free throw shooting a little bit, and being consistent on making shots. Marcus Morris. I like Marcus Morris. I just think he's a bench player, a good bench player that could give you 25 starting or 30. That can give you 32 minutes starting or off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's playing a power forward or shoot small forward shot. I just think he's a bench player. I like Marcus Morris. He's one of those guys that you can slow the game down, half court it, play isolation game, let him go to work from there. He do need to get consistent with his jump shot. It's not there all the time. His decision making also needs to get better. When he get the ball, sometimes I be like, pass the ball, just pass it, because he do some stupid stuff sometimes. He turn the ball over, just do stupid shit sometimes, and it pisses me off. But Marcus Morris, I like that. When Stan Van Gundy first made this deal, I was like, Marcus Morris, because I wanted us to get somebody out of the free agency. I'm glad we didn't get Danny Green, by the way. Everybody, oh, Danny Green, he suck ass. When he did this, I was like, oh no. But I knew Marcus Morris could play. But I'm like, damn, man, why we could? Stan Van Gundy did the right thing with this. He's a valuable piece that can be with us for a good 4 or 5 years from now. So that's that on Marcus Morris. Consistency shooting with him, better defense, better decision making, better at free throw shooting, and we'll be good with him. Ersan Ilyasova, nothing more than a bench player. He tried to hustle sometimes, but it don't turn out in his favor when he tries to hustle. He's just not starting to get back on the boards. He's just a bench player, man. Ersan is a bench player that you can have come off the bench, give you a couple charges, give you a few threes, give you a few hustle plays, and that's that. This team is still lacking in the power forward position, for real, and a little bit of the small forward position, even though I think it'll be solidified once Stanley Johnson finally get equipped to the game and be able to be the starter and Marcus Morris be his backup. I think that position it'd be more points coming from that position. But we need to focus on the offseason this power forward position. We missing a power forward. We missing a good, valuable power forward right now. Once we get that, this team is going to be solidified. Who else? Stanley Johnson. He got snubbed from the Rising Stars channel. It was a shocker to me. Because I think he's better than Russell. Russell only averaged a few more points than him because he played for the bum-ass Lakers. All these rookies. If Stanley Johnson was on the Timberwolves, the 76ers, the Wizards, the Suns, this guy would average 18 and fucking 5 a game as a rookie. By him not playing that many minutes like that, of course his shit is not going to be up. And in the beginning of the season, he was missing a lot of shots because he's a rookie. He's going to make some mistakes. He's going to try to get shots up quick instead of just taking his time and letting it come to him. Now he's taking his time and letting it come to him, and now you're seeing what he can become. His ceiling is bright. He has a bright future, and I'm happy that he's on my team. Stanley Johnson continue to put in that good work, and you're going to be on point, man. He need to get better at decision making. Consistency on his jump shot, which I think is going to come. I think he's going to average 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists a game. That's what I think he's going to average. He's going to be a star. He's going to go to multiple All-Star games. if he put in the work in the offseason. But yeah, man. Free throw shooting, consistency, jump shot, being a little better at decision making, dribbling the ball, lean her up some, man, because you little big. Stanley Johnson, a big stocky motherfucker. You need to lose some of that muscle mass so it can get more elevation on his when he's jumping off his feet. That's what I noticed too. And he'll be all right, man. Stanley Johnson he's gonna be cool. Who else? Aaron Baines. I was getting on Aaron Baines a lot, but he's been playing amazing. He's been playing on like he could be a starter in this motherfucking league. That's how he's been playing, man. And I just want to say I congratulate Aaron Baines, man. I get on you a lot on Twitter and on my videos, but this guy has been showing up when the hacker Dre been going on. He been showing out. He getting better at his mid-range game and shit, man. I guess the surgery that he had on the off season was holding him back. Now that it's starting to come back, he's starting to be vocal. He's starting to play, and he's bringing that Detroit muscle that I like. Salute Andre, not Andre, but Aaron Baines. AT, I don't like AT.